drive them in the mud. Nothing but the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers win 28-24 in Pittsburgh over the Cleveland Browns. The Browns go 0-16 this season. That's pretty much what I thought earlier in the season, about 4 games earlier. But nonetheless, 0-16 Browns. Steelers win 20-24 over a winless Browns. And to be honest, the Pittsburgh Steelers should have done much better in my book. In the first half, we dominated. In the second half, we didn't do so much. We got a kickoff return for a touchdown, which I'll get to later. That was amazing by Juju. I'll give you credit to that right now. But the Pittsburgh Steelers did not have a single offensive point in the second half. That's an issue, and that I will also get to later. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Steelers 28-24 over a winless team. We only won by 4 freaking points at home. That's what angers me the most. We got off to a great start offensively. I'm not sure in the second half what happened. I know on defense we got 6+ sacks, but there's something. I know Jones was a QB, and he had 2 turnovers. He had a fumble and an interception. We still got to score in the second half. That's my opinion. 21 first half points, 0 offensive second half points. I realized we got a blocked punt on special teams, a kickoff return. Lots of stuff happened. But let's start at the beginning. Juju Smith is my favorite receiver after Antonio Brown. And when Antonio Brown's not playing, he's most definitely my favorite receiver ever. He is almost as good as Antonio Brown. I say almost strongly. He's almost as good as Antonio Brown. He's probably better at returning kicks, but maybe not. I don't know. I know Brown in 2010 had a kickoff return for a touchdown. Overall, I think Juju is going to be a man to stay in Pittsburgh for a very, very, very long time. I know when Brown's not playing, he's definitely our number 1 go-to guy if he's available and open. Jones had a touchdown, and he had the touchdown was to Juju Smith, by the way. He had a touchdown, a bad interception at that, and then he also had a fumble, which I thought at first was an interception, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. Then there's Kaiser, who was Kaiser. He got away. He was okay, but he had an interception, and he didn't play great, but he didn't play terrible, actually. I thought he was going to play much worse, so I got to give him credit there. But also, then Juju, let's get back to Juju. He had a kickoff return for a touchdown. I thought he was going to go down 3 or 4 times. He kept breaking tackles, stiff-arming people. He is a beast. I might get his jersey pretty soon when I can. But he is a freaking beast. I can't express how happy and excited I was when he got that touchdown for him. Youngest player in the NFL. Maybe I'll make a video just on him. But he is by far one of the reasons we got that W. If he wasn't playing, this could be a different story right now. And honestly, if we lost to them, that'd be sad, but it wouldn't matter going forward. We're still the number 2 seed. Patriots won today 26-6. So they're the first seed. Steelers the second seed. I mean, that's that. So that just means we won't get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, or at least when we play the Patriots. We also had some issues offensive line with snapping the football. I know we had 3 bad snaps. That's got to change. Hopefully we can get our starter back in, or at least a guy who can snap the ball. But in 2 weeks when we face whoever we're facing in the divisional round, that's a huge issue. Our defense has to play better. Let me get to that. We're playing against an offense that is ranked 32nd in scoring points a game, and we gave up 24 points. I realized we got 6 sacks, but 24 points. In the first quarter, we got negative passing yards, I believe. And after that, in the second and third, we had complete shit. We couldn't stop anyone. And that's got to change going forward, obviously. Because if we play the Patriots today and our defense plays like that against the Patriots, they're putting up 40+. I guarantee you. If we have got to play better on defense, and if we can play better on defense, we will win in the playoffs. Like I said, Patriots won 26-6, so they clinch the first seed. Steelers will get the second seed in the playoffs. So I'm not sure who we play in the divisional round. Most likely at some point we're gonna have to go through Foxborough, but that's in the future. Steelers, like I said, win 28-24. So on to next week. Not next week, we have a bye, and then we go to the divisional round. So I'll make a video next week on the bye. See, maybe we'll know next week who we play. But until next time, go Steelers.